So hello and welcome friends to our channel Intromech, and here we discuss about basic mechanical engineering concepts and their industry related applications. So in our previous sessions we have seen different type of sensors that are widely used in the industry. So we have seen like the inductive sensor, voltage, capacitive sensors, and now we will be discussing about the ultrasonic sensor. So let's see what is the principle of ultrasonic sensor. So as the name suggests, ultrasonic, so you might have heard this, the ultrasonic waves that are the sound waves, and the frequency of these waves is so high that the human ear cannot capture those sound, right? So the same technology is being used in this case. You could see we have a sensor, one transmitter and the receiver, and the transmitter transmit the ultrasonic sound waves, and if we have some obstacle, the sound waves get reflected back and received to by the receiver. Now the distance between the transmitter and receiver we can measure, because we can see that in how much time the waves are getting reflected back or getting received by the receiver. So the sensor does the math and gives the distance also. So this is a very useful type of sensor, and you might be wondering why I have shown the bat picture here, because the bats, you might have wondered that how bats can fly in the night. The main reason is they emit this ultrasonic sound, and with the help of that they come to know that whether there is some obstacle in their way, and thus they avoid that obstacle. So the same technology is being used in this type of sensors. So let's see its application. Now here you could see the ultrasonic level sensor. You can see there is a tank filled with some liquid and the sensor is at the top. So it will emit this waves, those will get reflected back, and here you could see the time will be measured, and the time and the distance are related. So if the time required is more, the depth will be more. So as soon as this level gets filled up, the time will be lesser, so it will calculate the distance on that basis. So here you could see continuous. So what is the meaning of continuous? You can see that as this level of water gets filled by some small distance, it will continuously detect the level is getting increased, because we have seen that we can also use capacitive sensor for the level detection of say liquid. So what is the difference? So why should we go for ultrasonic? Because if I want to detect the liquid levels, say I want to continuously monitor the liquid level, so is it possible with the capacitive sensors? No, because you have to apply so many number of capacitive sensors at each level so that they can sense that level. It will require a lot of sensors, but in this case, if you could see, there is only one sensor, and as the level changes, it will give the continuous feedback and the continuous change in the level can be detected. So this is one kind of major advantage of uh, the ultrasonic sensor. And again, it can detect liquids, metals, non-metals, and any kind of object, because it is not dependent on any kind of say magnetic field or electric field. So this is one kind of advantage of this ultrasonic sensor. So in case of chemical say industries, or this liquid is say acidic, or the environment is very harmful, in that case this ultrasonic sensor helps a lot. So this is how the sensor works. So let's see how it can be selected. So let's go on to the Omron site. We know that Omron is one of the largest manufacturer of the sensors. So it has a great existence in the industrial automation field. So this is the site, and we can see the different products over here, the switches, sensors. So we are interested in the products. So let's see what different products we have, sensors, switches, and all the different products. right? So let's see here what we have. We have the ultrasonic sensor. You could see under sensor menu. So let's go on to the ultrasonic sensors. So here we are now. You could see there are two different types, like digital amplifier ultrasonic sensor and compact ultrasonic sensor. So they have their own kind of say advantages. So let's check out uh, the digital amplifier ultrasonic sensor, right? So they have the different working principle. You could see this is reflective sensor, and the second one is the through beam sensor. So this is just a difference in their working principle. So let's check out what is the sensor and which specification it offers. So you can read here, regardless of color, transparency and material it can detect. So this is what we were discussing. So even if there is some change in color or transparency, it will not affect, and that is another advantage for the ultrasonic sensors, right? You can read the specifications, right? Then we will see what it offers, the different sizes. It can be available in different sizes and according to the space you can use. So here we have M18 available with the measurement range, say straight and side view they have given 60 to 275 mm. So it offers a wide range, you could see here, and it has a amplifier. So it gives the reading the digital output over there. So it has some accessories, you could see the mounting brackets and all that. So specification, let's see the measurement range, the different models we have from 60 to 75 mm. Now why it is starting from 60? It is starting from 85 and 110. This is one of the important aspect of the sensor. You could see the near distance dead band. So you can see here. That means the sensor cannot detect if the object is present between 0 to 50 mm. This is the dead zone. This is dead band for that sensor. So this is how you should look for the sensor, and you should select the sensor accordingly. You could see the second one has a dead band of 70 mm and the other one has a band of 90 mm. So that's why then the response speed, you can also see like 30 milliseconds, 100 milliseconds and 125 milliseconds. So if the operation demands a very high response speed, then also you should see this, that the whether the selected sensor is capable of giving the output at that rate or not. So these all specifications you should read out. Many electrical specifications are also given, so you can just go through them, and the electrical things are given over here. You can read that. So materials we have seen, it can sense anything, and the ranges we have seen. Let's see the dimensions of the sensor. So you can check the sizes of the sensors, amplifiers, their cables and all that, and according to that you can see whether that much of space is available or not. And the most important part is the catalog, because catalog contains a huge variety of data, and you must read the catalog before selecting any kind of sensor. So let's check out what data it offers. So again we have some compact ultrasonic sensor also. So let's check out the compact sensor, and again you could read the different advantages it offers, right? And the ranges up to which it can detect, that has also been mentioned. And the advantages, it has a built-in amplifier, so that's why it is compact one. And where there is a space limitation, we can go for this kind of say sensor, right? And it has a sensing distance of 500 mm, that is fixed. It doesn't have any dead zone. So this is another uh, advantage, you could say, in the this category. So again, while selecting the sensor, if you want ultrasonic sensor only, and then you also don't want any dead zone, then you should look for E4E series. So this is the importance of catalog, and uh, this specification. So you should read these specifications very carefully, and on the basis of that you can select your sensor, right? So many other things have also been mentioned over here, so you can check out the dimension again, what are the mounting hole dimensions, the accessories, and all those things, right? And then again we have a catalog. So let's check out the catalog, what it offers. So here again you could see the engineering data, the reference values, the sensing range diagram, sensing distance and sensing object size. So here you could see the emitter and receiver, and the sensing object is in between. So how the sensing object, you know, the size and its distance affect, so that has been mentioned over here, right? So you can read this graph, and on the basis of that also you can understand the working of the sensor, right? Then we have sensing distance and sensing object size. So here they have given the sensing object size and the distance. So we can see the sensing object size if it has shown the distance and the sensing object size, right? It is the diameter of the size, it is the diameter of the object, right? Then the safety precautions and all those things like dimensions we have already seen. So this is all uh, in the catalog, and you can read these catalogs, and on the basis of that you can select these sensors. So this is all about the ultrasonic sensors. And if you have any doubts, please do write into the comment section and we can discuss over there. Until then, stay home, stay happy. Thank you.